with some elk 120, which is gunmetal, and which is what that says. I'm following the instructions on at the moment. This is never going to be seen, so I'm just going to do this so far. Although, can you see it through that? Yeah, you could see it through the cockpit. So, you know, it's okay. I'll manage. Right, just add some to the airbrush. Clean up the spillage as you do. And as I said, I'm not going to paint on white, although that looks awful in black. You can't see it, but you'll get the idea. Check my flow, working nicely. Oops, had it on a cocktail stick and that's come off. Bear with me. Trying to keep my hands clean. At the moment I refuse to wear gloves or buy gloves simply because of the pandemic and the NHS, who I sympathise with and believe they should get everything they need. Right, so just, you won't be able to see this very well, but what we're doing is we're going over everything in the gunmetal, just gently giving it a light coat where required. Well, it all needs it doing, so it's not where required, it's all over. But what we're doing is we're coming in from all the angles and building up the finish to exactly how we want. All the parts, getting a coat. Not easy to do, not easy for you guys to see. I'll do my best. So these are full builds, so you know, I know they're long while to sit through, but I mean, like I used to watch Flory years ago, I used to get the model he was building and build it the way he did, although he cut a lot of his out. I won't cut it out, even if I make a foobar. Right, so that was 10 psi with elk 120. We'll come back in a moment and we'll dry brush that to give it some detail, although it won't be seen. Those guns in there and all that work you do will not be seen again once you put the nose on, unless you leave the nose replaceable, which is absolutely fine. So just clean this airbrush out quickly, then we're going to come back with the RLM02, the internal grey. Right, you can see my hands are getting covered in paint. Like I said, rubber gloves are a premium at the moment. Bit of soap and water, which you're going to use a little while anyway, clean that off. So we'll give our RLM02 a good clean, a good shake, clean it on my brain. And there's plenty there. Hello, that's tight. Now we don't want a great deal. Blow that out of there. I've got myself a no angle around the tripod. We don't want a lot. That'll do us nicely. Put that well out of the way so we don't knock the bottles over. And then we've got our nose. Again, it's been primed in microfiller and primer, or primer and microfiller, which is elk 30960. Superb. Now I don't know how well the camera will pick that up. You can see the holes, but in there I can actually see light coming through the plastic, because there's a light sliding for the gun carriage to go in, which is a lot thinner, which is quite great. Oh, it's very good engineering. So what we're going to do is just, I want this to look worn rough already, so doesn't need a great deal on her. And then we'll just polish this off for a little while. I just want to make sure, just down the cannons, that there is some in there. That's it. Lovely. That's wicked. Now we have the rear of the fuselage. Now this will be seen, so all we're going to do is just give it a nice light coat. You'll see the colour, but you won't see the texture. So the mould pin marks, or the tool removal marks, I'm not going to show. You won't see them. And this kit is that well engineered for that reason. Give it a slight blow over the edges, and that's that. Right, I've got to clean the airbrush out. I'll come back, I've got to dry brush the guns. Now, I'm not going to place those guns in until this whole system has changed. As you can hear, I've got Dudley in here barking away, so I'll call that in for a minute. Right, now that Dudley has settled down a little bit, although he's still in here, so expect a little bit of noise. What we're going to do is a little bit of dry brushing and bring out the detail on these guns. Machine guns, cannons, whatever you want to call them. So first of all, prepare a little bit of paint on to the side here. I think I've got a lot of this left. I need to get some more at some point. Although you don't need a great deal for this job. You want a reasonably soft brush. I'm going to use a smaller one on this because I can get in better. You want to load the brush up, and then hopefully you can see this. Take it all off the first time, and again make sure the brush is soaked, and again wipe it off. Okay, and then we've got our gun carriage. Oh Dudley, stop it. We're looking at it, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can bring you right in on this one as far as I can and see if we can get it right. And all we're going to do is just dry brush over the cannons just to make them look a bit warm. But basically what you're doing is bringing the detail out and make them look a little bit more used. Now if I just switch the servo on, hopefully you can see this. Please excuse Dudley. Let's get the light in so you can see what I've been doing. And there you go. The detail is really showing up and looking good. Okay. Right. Now all I'm going to do now is test fit. Let's get rid of that pallet, the wet pallet, dry pallet, whatever you want to call it, before I put my hand in it, or my sweatshirt, whatever. We're going to do another dry fit just to make sure that everything fits, being gentle. And seeing how well this is going to fit in, how it should fit in. Just seems to be that one side isn't going in. That sits there, that goes on to there. Oh, I've still got that going, yeah, sorry about that. And we'll push her in. Oh, there you go, it clicked. So all the guns are coming through. Right, next tip. I can get this out again. What we got? Tweezers, I'll just loosen it. says. Because that clicked in there very, very, very well. Now you can't get it out. There's a reason I want this out of here. Because when we spray the actual fuselage, we don't want to be spraying the guns. To mask those up would be an absolute nightmare. So we'll put them to one side. We'll get rid of this white because that'll kill the camera. Put that to side. Ready? We're going to get a product called Micro Crystal Clear. This stuff is fantastic. All I want this stuff to do is to hold it gently when I spray it so that it's sitting on properly. I haven't then got to mask the guns up, and away we go. Okay, right, cocktail stick down below me somewhere, he says, hopefully. Yep. Get my bald head in shot. Right, this stuff is great for gluing the windows on, or the glazing on, and any sort of work you're going to do. Now this will peel off, allowing you to glue it on 100%. So literally all we're doing is putting a little bit round just so that it works basically. I don't want major amount on, and what the best thing about it is this will go on, and any glue that comes up like so. Oh Dudley, behave. Just get a cocktail stick, because it's an acrylic glue, just wipe it away. You can't go wrong. There you go. That'll stay on there now until the job's finished. Hope you can see that. Right, get rid of them. Out of the shop. Keep that because it's still usable. Put that out of the way. The gun carriage can go safely away. Although there's one thing I've got to do to that yet, which I will do off camera, which is to paint the propellant bottles. Right, leave that there. Okay, so this piece slips on. It's been painted as we saw. It fits like a glove. Get our tap back. Whoop, there's a lot of glue coming out of that. So I'm just going to wipe my fingers. Just like so. Don't need a brush. And then while it's sitting still, just let the glue run around like so, and then done. The job's a good one. Right, that's the end of that part. Thank you.